Well, gamers, it's been a fantastic year, and today is going to be the last show of the year. I hope you guys enjoyed the ride as much as I did. Here's a thumbs up for you guys.
Mad Mikey Gaming.
Hey Mad Gamers, Mad Mikey here with the final edition of A Day in This Gamer's Life. The show where I talk about what's going on in my world and what's going on in the gaming world. So don't forget, if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. Share it with your friends, your brothers, your sisters, your mothers, your fathers, your cousins, your seventh cousins. I don't care. They might like gaming. Not much to report, really. I mean, it's coming up. We're obviously a couple of days before Christmas, and there's never any gaming news around this time of year, so it's really weird. I don't understand why there's not more games out around this time of year. Obviously, we had a couple at the beginning of December, but other than that, it gets really quiet. It makes sense, I suppose. I mean, I suppose those guys have got to rest up before bringing out all the games beginning of the year and whatnot. It just seems like it's a year-wide job that these guys do, and we salute you because of that. I mean, if you were just going to buy new games for your kids because they're bored up and whatnot, or for your loved ones, you've only really got The Last Guardian or Dead Rising 4 to pick from. And as we said in one of the other previous shows, Dead Rising 4 is actually selling really well. So obviously that worked out really well for them, because otherwise I don't think if they'd bought it out in September, October, would have done as good as it has. It's a bit of a reflection on the year. I mean, we had a lot of remakes, we had a lot of episode games and whatnot. There was a plethora of blockbuster games. One of my favorites, or well, a couple of my favorites being, you had Uncharted, you had Doom, you had Quantum Break. There was a few disappointments like No Man's Sky. Mirror's Edge, I mean, whilst it was a good game, it didn't really hit those lofty expectations that a lot of people and a lot of the fans were looking forward to. There was also quite a lot of remakes and remasters and whatnot. So you had your Zeldas, you had your, I think technically Star Fox on the Wii U was a redo. Along with all the Resident Evil games that they brought out. You had 0, 4, 5, and 6, as well as, we don't talk about Umbrella. They got released in June. I can't even remember what it was called. It was that bad. I think they only brought out that game digitally, to be honest. Umbrella Corps, that was it. My friend Beck, who comments regularly here, I think she bought it. I think we made a pact that we were going to buy it together, and I didn't buy it, so sorry, Beck. That game, does anybody still play that game? Two games that had a combined development time of 20 plus years finally came out this year. That would be The Last Guardian and Final Fantasy 15, which I'm currently playing. And I think it's fantastic that they finally came out and they weren't just like a big stinking sack of crap. Unlike a couple of other games that came out this year, like No Man's Sky, which they are trying to improve. We can't sort of default them for that. But like games like Duke Nukem Forever that took so long to make, and a lot of people put a lot of high expectations for those sorts of games. And they never really deliver, but it's good to have seen that these two games have actually delivered on not being absolutely terrible. Final Fantasy is actually something spectacular. Whilst I haven't got much into The Last Guardian, but I enjoyed like the first sort of half an hour that I did play. But yeah, like looking forward to next year. I mean, wow, we're not going to have the Wii U anymore. That one sort of died a slow death this year. We're moving forward where the PS4 Pro will have a bit more sort of, I'd say, oomph behind it. I'm going to love seeing what they're actually doing with the new consoles coming out this year as people learn how to use them. I mean, you look back at like the PlayStation 3 and you look at how Uncharted was, and then like you look at how The Last of Us was at the end of that life cycle. And it's so day and night. It's going to be really interesting to see what the developers are going to be using with all this extra power, as well as Scorpio coming out next year. The Switch, which may be a game changer. We're not going to know until we see it, but I'm excited for it. But we'll leave it there for the end of the show, guys. I've had a blast getting to know you guys, whether it be on the Facebook, on YouTube chats, on Twitter. I've made so many new friends over this. It's just really been an awesome ride, and I can't wait to drop the bomb on what's happening next year. If you don't follow McBeasy Gaming, he put a little teaser out there of a date of when some big news is going to be coming out. We're just working on a little something. And I'm really pumped for it. I can't wait to let the cat out of the bag. But until then, guys, I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope Santa gets you all the games and everything that you want, or even a new console if you've been extra nice. Guys, don't forget to say hi to me on all the other ones if you're just up for a chat about gaming. Bye, guys.